Hey folks, welcome to part 171 of my playthrough as Marmaros in Crusader Kings II. So we are off on the quest for immortality, and we have this sweat of your brow. So I think there's some sort of mountain fall. Anyway, you cannot do this without your fierce followers. However, they seem doubtful, so you attempt to raise their spirits with an inspirational speech. Your strong voice echoes in the mountain pass, and yet again you can see the fire in your companions' eyes. They throw themselves into the task without hesitation, and together you toil for many hours. Sweat and blood is your price, but when dusk arrives, the path is cleared. Triumphantly, Idun grabs your hand and raises it above your heads. Your followers are exhausted, but this fact does not dampen their excited cheers. Tomorrow your journey continues. While there is still some way to go, Idun assures you that the path ahead will not cause you too much trouble. So, we're the toughest adventurers this land has ever seen. And we gain Brawny. Fantastic. Right. So, there we go. Nice. Yeah, +1 diplomacy is useful. We're still over our vassal limit by a couple, but we can live with that for the moment. So, what to do though? We took this piece of land over here, the Caspian Steppe, and war against the Mongol Empire, and we're building castles in there for now. My steward has interesting ideas on how to improve the economy. 108 gold is fine to adopt the ideas. So our retinue is still reinforcing, so not too worried about the lack of money coming in. That will go back up. A daughter to somebody or other. Oh, it's my granddaughter. Let's have you focus on etiquette. That'll do. And another daughter. Another granddaughter, sorry. You can focus on thrift. Fine, okay. There's lots of infighting going on. Castle of Crac de Chevalier. The Knights of St. John established a new holding. Yes, the infidels should tremble. Got a lot of domain income. It's useful for now. What's happened? I've inherited the Kingdom of Moesia. What happened to, what's his name, Porphyrius? Okay, we need a new advisor then. Who will we go for? My half-brother, he's my heir I think. So I'll give him the prestige. And what am I looking for here? Kingdom of Moesia. Who can I give this to? You? You don't have too much land at the moment, it seems. Well, that might be worthwhile giving it to you. Who else though? Yeah. May as well give you the viceroyalty. Improve your prestige even further. And Kingdom of Andalusia. Angvar, also we keep Andalusia. I would rather, I think, give that one away to somebody. But to who? That's the question. Or to whom? Angvar, Andalusia. I wish you could see the income that you got from the kingdoms. That way we can, I suppose, sort of. Yeah, through the feudal tax. but King Aaron of Croatia, obviously, he would have other holdings as well. And these mercenaries, oh, that would be the troops from the Great Work. What is it? The Glorious Garden of Marmaros. I think we've got 1,500 troops that came along with that. Right, anyway, Kingdom of Frisia. Yeah, that's one that I want to give away, I think. Wallachia as a titular holding. So, yeah, Frisia. Who could we give this to? I don't have anyone of my dynasty there. So, give it to good old Vasile, the monster. Okay, that's fine, I think. We'll go with that. And what about Andalusia though? Do we have anybody of my dynasty down here? I don't think we do. Duchy of Cordoba, part of France. There must be a kingdom down here somewhere. Apart from Andalusia, obviously. Oh, nobody in my bloodline. But is there a kingdom here? Oh, somebody in my bloodline here. I don't know. No, I don't think there's anybody down there that I really want to give it to. So, still get 16 out of 13 vassals. Duke Jacob of Crimea. Somebody's promoting vile heresies. And just a vassal. Yeah, let's denounce him. So, Justurus mugged. Anyway. Do I want you to research? Probably yes. Everybody's fine, we'll leave them as they are. Emperor, we're having some trouble finding your petty nobles. Yep. Use diplomacy to get rid of that problem. Italy. Yeah, we've got a matrilineal betrothal in here, which is quite nice. And do we have... who's the... Yeah, because he's only 17, yeah, so we're pretty sure that's matrilineal betrothal in there as well. What? Oh, right, I think I've got it. Holdings up here, I didn't realise that. Byzantines had managed to grab some land way up north. Viceroy, my half-brother, my Chancellor, in line of succession here. I'm confused. So, I don't know. Can I kill him? Where is he? Nopactus. To improve diplomatic relations. Could I actually plot to kill him when he's out of his home state or home county? Down there. I think we could probably try that. So, Spy Master, build a spy network for me, please. And down here. And see if we can't knock him off. Wait, that's not him. It's my son-in-law. What? Where is... How does that work then? I can't... You're not listed as the heir, but you're next in line of succession. Okay, I think we try and plot to kill anyway. I suppose we may as well. And I can't figure out how that works at all. Never mind. Let's invite plotters. Alliance. And what happened to the marriage ties? No. No. Typical. He died attending to chamber business. How many of my heirs have died attending to chamber business? Anyway, my son is now my heir. He's 15. And he's not the best. And of course I've inherited kingdoms. Or at least a kingdom. That I need to get rid of. My vassal limit's way up again. So, yeah, Alania, give it to you. And Lucia, need a new advisor, and just got to Aaron. Vasily, yeah, I may as well go for Vasily. They're both malcontents. And I need to nominate successors. So, yeah, what the hell? Let's go with the boy. I'm sure he'll come good. I'm actually not sure at all, but how often does my son ever follow me onto the throne? I'm not interested in news from China, but the Tree of Life, this is a bit more interesting. In our search for immortality. So, after many months in the harsh wilderness, you have finally reached the glade. Here the breeze is warm and the sky clear, and the ground is covered in a sea of brightly coloured flowers. In the midst of the clearing stands a great old tree, its branches reaching far higher than the surrounding canopy. A dune points towards the top of the tree, where you can see a single apple shining red like a ruby in the afternoon sun. Okay, so about to enter the clearing, when you hear a call from behind. So one of my companions, a reserved fellow with whom you have only exchanged a few words, he questions why you should be the one to eat the apple, when everyone has contributed equally on the journey. Diplomacy is the highest. We've persuaded him already, so yeah, I think we'll try and diplomatically persuade him once more. The price of trusting. You interrupt the instigator, or you're not the same man whom they gladly pledge their loyalties to. Are you not their rightful and honoured liege? When you finish your appeal, there is a moment of silence. Then the instigator nods slowly and agrees to fetch you the apple himself. Relieved, you thank him. This could have ended badly. You nervously watch from below as the man climbs the tree. It is very tall, and on more than one occasion he looks perilously close to falling. When he finally reaches the top of the tree, you shout in triumph, but your happiness is soon thwarted. With a defiant look, the man sinks his teeth into the apple himself. You glance at Idun, panic in your eyes, but she only shakes her head wistfully. It is over. Typical. So, get down here, I'll have your head, I tell you. I gain cynical, gain depressed, and lose gregarious. Fine. So, what's that done for me? So my vassal limit's dropped by another point. Not the best outcome, so that's 2 failures out of 3 attempts at the immortality quest. I suppose it's not too bad. But who can I potentially get rid of? This guy, these two actually. Tangier. I keep thinking that I should be able to get rid of Tangier somehow. I can make the Maghreb, I think, down here. But I don't know if that really does me any good. Part of the Kingdom of Moesia. Ah, well, okay, so that's just who owns it, I suppose. I don't have any family members down here. So, who else? Yep. The Duke of Plenty of Things. What have you got holdings up in France? Oh, and in Spain. You get territory all over the place. But the Duchy of Tangier is part of the Kingdom of Moise, and that's not actually. Or it shouldn't be. So, but Marrakesh, Kingdom of Maghreb. I could usurp this before. Why can't I do it now? I only control 43% at the moment. Okay. So, where is this? Alright, it's way down there. I'm not heading down there to conquer that. Okay. Marrakesh. Yep. I don't see a way of fixing this. Duchy of Tangier. It should not be de jure. Kingdom of Moesia. Duchy of Aquitaine either. Even Marrakesh is the Kingdom of Moesia. Yeah, so I've managed to mess this up a bit. Duchy of Corsica. The duchies. This land's held by people all over the place. There's Aquitaine. And Tangier and Moesia again. Okay. That's the Byzantine Empire. How does that get to be a thing? Arabian Empire. Kingdom of Africa. The Kingdom of Africa, the Kingdom of Maghreb's different, obviously. King of with Chaste, King of Maghreb and King of Galicia. Okay, but you're not actually one of my vassals. You're the vassal of the King of Wales. And I've noticed that. It says it right here. Oh well, what a mess that is. I don't think there's anything I can really do down there to sort that out. So, who else can I possibly get rid of? Keep looking at the same guys time after time. Pex. No, because that, I'm pretty sure, is part of the Kingdom of Ungvar, is it not? Yes. Okay. So he has to be a vassal of mine as long as I hold on to that kingdom. And Croatia. No. Yeah. I suppose I could potentially merge some of these viceroyalties. The way of doing it. Ferrara. No, I look at that all the time. That's in Italy. It's part of the Papal States. Duchess of Thrace. How about? Could I give you part of the Kingdom of Mysia? So, can I transfer your vassalage then? Oh, okay, so I'm holding the kingdom myself. So let's give it to the boy. And is that taking me down 3 vassals, I think? What else could I potentially get rid of? Nothing. During the last year or so, your daughter Elisabetta has been spending a lot of time with the members of the local monastic order. You've also noticed that she spends many hours per week pious prayer. She's betrothed, so you are absolutely not getting to go and join any sort of convent. And need a new chaplain. A new Charlie. Oops. I don't know what I meant to do. Court chaplain. 22, 20... I suppose I could do with one of these guys. Yep, that'll do. And he wanted to get married. Stefana, she's a bit old. In fact, they're all pretty old. So I'll probably just leave you to sort that out for yourself. House to Cordoba. Try this option. He's only 17, but yeah, I'm not marrying him off to my granddaughter, I think that is. Daughter or granddaughter, whichever. Young Vlad, my son, has come of age. Masterful level of knowledge, fantastic. And Midas touched, nice. So, decent diplomacy and good stewardship. Who can we get as a bride? Nothing obviously jumping out there. Fulfilled my ambition, good. Yes, I know he's unmarried. And let's see, Vlad, and I could get you married off to a member of the family. You're a bit young, right enough. So how about marriage instead? Stefana, a 50-year-old. Again, try this way. How about if I have a look for a genius? Yeah, she's 15. That's okay, I think. Try that. And forge a bloodline. Murder or execute 30 people, win 15 foreign wars, rule at peace for 30 years, build 10 cities, etc, etc. And I'm presuming that if I've completed any of these earlier, they're not going to count, so we'd have to start from scratch building 10 cities, for example. But we'll give it a go anyway. Fine. Peasants of Fihar, quite far as... yeah, okay, that's fine. Spend the cash. And I can't really reduce my diplomacy any. Minus one for depressed, minus one for fortune builder. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Isn't usurping a title. Still got an unmarried heir, but we know about that. We'll deal with that. Who's will to imprison Duke Guig, the Young of Franche-Comte? For why? What's he doing? He's my vassal. A couple of duchies. Doesn't have many vassals there. Anyway, for having 2 duchies, that's quite odd. We'll leave him to it though. I don't know. I think he was up to anything particularly serious. This plot's going nowhere, and probably nobody I could invite in. Well, there's somebody. 4% plot power. How much would it cost? Nothing. Okay, cool. Anybody else? Not particularly. 6%. 10%. No, I wouldn't join. No, 9%. That would cost me a lot to get all those people together. Yeah, long way to go. What's this? Expose and denounce him publicly. I don't want to arrest King Ieremia. Do I? What benefit would it be? Probably none, so yeah, stay out of plots and factions, that'll do. Speaking of plots, nothing seems concerning in that blot. Just leave that as is. No factions to worry about at all. And just my plot, 37%. Oh, somebody else. What do you bring to the table? No, I don't want to plot to kill you. I've inherited a kingdom of Nenetia. Cool, back. No, still at 16 vassals. It's not too bad. But is it a chance to get rid of something else, merge, or have another few multiple vice royalties. Still at 16 vassals. So yeah, oh, he's joined, so we're up to 43%. I just don't think we're ever going to get there. Who's died now? Steward, need a new steward. Oh, it's Guy, Duke of Franche-Comte. I could have had you imprisoned. I don't think I want you to be the steward, so we'll go out and have a look and see what we can get. So, men, diplomatic range, willing to join court, and let's just sort 20. Get married, we could probably arrange that for you. Let's invite you to court, and we will get you married and make you a councillor. Okay, let's have you research economy tech, Marmaros as usual. Who's this? My daughter. I knew that. She will focus, I suppose, on martial. And still at 43 plot power. I don't think this is going anywhere really. I'll just leave it for now, you never know. Another blessed has passed. Byzantium. I can't declare war on you for why? Oh, non-aggression pact. Well, a siege. Alright, okay. Raiders. Where's our retinue? Let's get you over there to take care of those guys. And